Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're staring at my Jetta. Why, you may ask? Because we need to do a quick upgrade. Now, even though I'm not taking the engine out to do the chains or the clutch anytime soon, I want to do some preparatory stuff so when I take it out, I can put it back without having to waste time screwing around with stuff I should have already done, like the item we're going to touch on today. But before we do that, let's talk rabbit truck. As you will notice, it is floating on jack stands yet again. We've had a problem with the crank sensor, and it has become the bane of my existence. So, first time it shut off on me on the road, the coil was fried. Cool, put a coil on it, life is good. Just cruising around, got up to like 10, 11, 12 pounds, running great. Sitting at a stoplight, shuts off. Fantastic. Check the codes. It has some this time, and it says bank whatever too rich and P1340 cam crank correlation. I thought, oh, okay, super. There we go. That means my crank sensor's bad, because if it had a bad cam sensor, it'd still run. But because it doesn't run, and then it works when it cools off, crank sensor. So we ordered one, we're going to put one in. And what else we're going to put in? Wastegate springs. So right now it has some little piddly poo spring in it. I'm not even sure what the hell spring is in it, because I thought it was a green spring, but I have a green spring in this kit. So why are these so damn stuck? I'm not entirely sure why. That spring's kind of mushy. So we're either going to use a green or a yellow spring for this, and we'll fall off of that bridge when we get to it, obviously, but one of these two guys is going in. If it turns out the spring that's in it that is also green is softer than this, we're going to put the green spring in. If it's the same stiffness as this relatively, we'll put the yellow spring in. These way more boost than we need. They're like 15 to 25 and 25 plus, and we don't need that. So we have a boost controller for it. Anywho, that's on the menu for later. For now, let me put this crap away, and we're going to go do some stuff that I want to do, not that I have to do. And now, of course, we're not going to put the wastegate springs in until after we've tested the new crank sensor, get this truck nice and hot, and drive it around a bit and make sure it doesn't shut off for no reason. So, don't go in the car for now. So what are we working on today, you ask? Motor mounts. We're going to take these Swiss cheese pieces of crap. Oh, I already took it apart. How nice of me. Good job, mate. Good job. And we are going to make them not suck. Oh, secondary air plug. We're going to need that later. Keep that handy. Anyways, first things first, let's blow these apart, and then we'll look at what we're using to make them not terrible anymore. It's a pretty sizable bolt. Alright. Wow. So, this is why we are changing them, because this is smushed. It should not be this small. Another item, get rid of this stupid hat, because you don't need it. So, let's take these apart. And get rid of this crap. Okay. Trash can. Alright. Now, you don't need this anymore, you need this. So, for this project, you're going to need a 7/8 drill bit. And, I know, to hold the applause, a box of hockey pucks. I'm telling you, this works great. This is $20 motor mounts to replace $200 motor mounts, because you could buy like Black Forest Industries motor mounts. They make a really nice hard Delrin option. They make a nice polyurethane option, but I've always found that the vulcanized rubber in hockey pucks is very good for this. It's non-rebounding and it's durable, and it's like a 90 to 95A shore hardness, so they are stiff, but they don't vibrate quite as much as Delrin. So basically what we need to do is imitate this and that. Okay, so this is a rear mount, sits like this, bolts to the subframe, and this is the front mount, which pinches around the front cross member. So what you need to do is off the bottom insert, pop this little guy out. We're going to need that. These you can throw in the trash. We have two pieces here. I'm going to show you how this works out. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, okay? Now, these compress down. So what you're going to need to do is take a hockey puck and cut it down the middle. So for that, we're going to go ahead and, well, first what we're going to do is get our 6 pucks and our extra and our other 2. Okay. Boom. So you'll have a couple left. What you need to do with these is, obviously, drill holes. Beautiful. 1. And now you can repeat this 8 more times. Take your pucks, you're going to need 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. These 2 will go on the bottom, we'll deal with them later. This we have to do something special with, which we'll deal with in a few. Ooh, that one's off-centered. Okay, slightly bigger hole on the bottom one, so it sits down on here good. And that's going to be good. Much better. Okay, let's get rid of this top bolt because we don't need it right now. Right, so take your pucks, slap them on there. 1, 2, 3. Now, because we didn't drill these very precisely, they're going to be off center a little bit, which is fine. Just align them as good as they get and call it a day. It's not going to be the end of the world. They will do the job, trust me. Now, for the rear mount, it's going to sit like this, but you'll notice that's not going to work. And this is where the extra piece comes in. So, let's do some YouTube magic, and I'll be right back in about, I don't know, just a sec. So, we're back. Now, you'll notice this is the same height, and you'll say, well, why is that a problem? That's compressed. Boom. Cut one of your hockey pucks in half. Doesn't have to be a perfect cut. Mine certainly is not. And yours probably won't be either unless you use a bandsaw or something, which I don't have. So, slap your half on there. Other piece. Final puck. Do it this edge down. Thread her in. Pucks. And well, we can't really do this one up yet because it's the front mount and it will pinch the cross member. So it'll sit, cross member will go here and this will get tightened together. But there you go, motor mounts. Here's my drill. So all you'll need is a drill, a 7/8 and a 1-inch bit. Now you could just do 1-inch holes for everything to make your life easier, and I guess that would make more sense. 7/8 just centers on the post really nice, so that's why I choose it. But what you'll notice, and it's something to be mindful of, which I had to go back and adjust for, is that the base gets wider and there's a little lip here. So if you don't make it bigger, it won't sit on it well. So that's what you have to do. No big deal. And just a reminder, when you install this, crank the crap out of them, because you will have to seat it up on there and stretch the puck a little bit. Won't hurt them, they're tough. So, boom, front mount. And we just got to tighten this so it'll be able to bolt right in. Boom. See how it sucks all together? This engine ain't moving. Just give it a little Make sure she's tight. There you go. See a little squeeze on there? And that is how you do motor mounts for 20 bucks in a Mk3. Some will say it vibrates too much. I will say you probably shouldn't have done that with a 2-liter. VR6s only. If you're going to do a 2-liter, get BFI stealth mounts and it won't rattle your teeth out. But there you go, guys. So hopefully that was helpful to somebody. I have been doing this for over 15 years and has never let me down. They are tried, true, and cheaper than anything. I think I paid $21 for these hockey pucks, 20 bucks, something like that. So it is literally a $20 engine mount situation. The only other item you would have to deal with is the transmission mount, and for that you can use what they call the G60 mount. Order a solid rubber transmission mount from a 1990 Volkswagen Corrado G60. They're about 15 bucks, maybe 20, so 40 bucks all in, motor mounts, done deal. So there you have it, guys. And well, yeah, I guess until next time, if your project doesn't have bonus parts, it may not be a real project. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in the next one. Boop, 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 boop.